Let's go to TRT World's editor-at-large, Ahmed Al-Burai, who's in the newsroom at our headquarters in Istanbul. It's notable that one of the things that President Trump was saying in his speech there, Ahmed, was that his greatest hope is for peace. This is something we've also heard from the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, both of them saying that this decision to put the US embassy in Jerusalem is good for peace. Having seen the pictures of what's happening in Gaza and elsewhere in the occupied territories, you know, does this step progress towards that goal in any way?
Well, surely on the surface of it, if you look at it, it's a catastrophe at the anniversary of the Palestinian Nakba, or the Palestinian catastrophe, where the United States, who've been long established as a mediator for the peace process in the region, now by this move, Donald Trump is declaring himself as a partner in the occupation rather than a mediator for the peace process. That he is ironically speaking about a peace process that is already dead. Benjamin Netanyahu said clearly that there will be no two-state solution. It's done and it's gone. But Donald Trump is trying still to convince the Arab allies in the region, like MBC, like Sisi of Egypt, MBC, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, that we are still interested in peace process, to create this kind of coalition against the new enemy, and that is Iran. That is the big picture if you look at it. So Donald Trump, by doing this, is by all means trying to put himself on the same page with the occupation that is occupying East Jerusalem, that was left to the final stages of the peace negotiation that lasted for 25 years, selling people nothing but pipe dreams. It's clear now that Donald Trump is the only president of the United States who dared to do it since 1995, when the decision was taken by the Congress. All the predecessors signed the waiver and didn't do this move. But now it's Donald Trump time to support Israel and become on board with whatever they're doing here in the region.
Donald Trump also said that the US supports the status quo of the holy sites found in that area, including Haram al-Sharif. Will that reassure the Muslim world in any way?
The whole ultimate deal, what he's speaking about, surely, is to have Abu Dis, that is a district very close to Jerusalem, to be the capital for the Palestinians, and that was declared by Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince, to Abu Mazen or Mahmoud Abbas, the Palestinian president. And on the other hand, Israel will save the Palestinian a corridor to reach Al-Haram al-Sharif or Al-Aqsa Mosque to do whatever they want. But Jerusalem as a whole will be the independent capital for the state of Israel, and there will be no state for the Palestinians. It's only Gaza, and some part will be annexed to the Jordanian side with a kind of autonomous administration. That is the thing that Donald Trump is speaking about with the ultimate deal that we received from the leaks from different media outlets. So it's not a matter of any peace deal. It's not a matter of, you know, like making or placate the Arabs, the allies in the region. They're on board with him. They're on the same page. They're even supporting him and supporting this initiative to once and forever liquidate the headache of the Arab world, the West as well, which is the Palestinian cause. They want to finish this once and for all. But the problem is, again, the big elephant in the room is still the people who are being killed now in Gaza, who have been under siege for more than 10 years for doing nothing but practicing democracy, and now they're moving to the fence, trying to ask peacefully in front of all the world with the international community, asking for lifting the siege and giving them the right to return to the land that they were forcibly evicted from 70 years ago. None of the Israelis were hurt, none of the Israelis were killed, and none of them were, you know, these Palestinians didn't pose any threat with shooting or with any missiles like what the Israeli used to do. Now they're just throwing these kind of stones and rocks and they're posing no threat. Still, the snipers are killing them. Till this moment, we have, since the beginning of these protests, more than 80 people killed and thousands of people injured.
Ahmed, for the moment, thank you very much indeed for that. Ahmed Al-Burai, TRT World's editor-at-large in Istanbul there.